Yes, sir. Tap on in. The second show of the day. I gotta bring y'all this content, man. Gotta give it to you. Gotta bring it to you. Gotta hit you with the raw facts. I gotta bring the heat. Shout out to the people. What's good? Let's get the show on the road. You already know. Fat 6120. Aboriginal Cooper or Copper. About to break y'all off something real proper like. Tap on in for the show. Some dude called SoCal 619 said, "Yo, La M is the Mexican mafia. We run each other and the blacks." Oh man, this is how desperate you Mexicans be coming up here looking for attention. This show ain't got nothing to do with no Mexican. The only people who pay taxes to the Mexican mafia is Mexican gang members and Mexican civilians who pay taxes to Sereno. Oh my God. The only people who pay La M to operate are Southsiders and Serenos. Nobody else pays them a dime besides Southsiders and Serenos. You run from the border. You talking about running something? ICE got your ass running from the damn border. This fool said that blacks pay. I'm gonna get you up out of here because then by now you trolling. Blacks pay drug taxes. My God, man, I don't know. You might be a white man because I don't think a Mexican is dumb enough is dumb enough to say that. But I don't know, man. You dumb. The only people who pay taxes to the Mexican mafia are Mexican gang members. Those are the only people who pay taxes to La M. Get your dumb ass up out of here, man. Anyway, man, let's get to the content. uh, we're gonna put you in timeout, man, because you're doing a whole lot of trolling. For everybody who don't know, Mexicans extort each other. Nobody pays taxes to the Mexican mafia besides Mexican civilians and Mexican gang members. That's it. Oh man. But anyway, man, hit the like button, man. Let's get this show on the road. We're talking about Corey Holcomb and the Darlene Ortiz situation and Anton Daniels as well. Right? Yeah. It's hyping my channel. You already know, man. It's gonna hype the channel. I don't want him to distract. At a certain point, he became a distraction because he keeps typing dumb stuff that ain't got nothing to do with the show. But anyway, let's get into this. Corey Holcomb is being accused of being a PDF, right? So now Corey Holcomb is under attack. Everything that he says is going to be scrutinized. He's under fire, he's under attack. And all this stuff took place right after the Anton Daniels situation. All of it took place after the Anton situation. The female came out with her accusations. TMZ came out. You got people pulling up old clips and videos about stuff that he said in the past. Corey Holcomb is under attack in a major way. Right? I got this video from this one cat, man. His name is Cato Media, man. Cato Media 2.0. So This is where we got it from. Even though I got a lot of these clips from the Corey Holcomb situation, but he did a good job at piecing these things together. So shout out to Cato Media. Shout out to Corey Holcomb. You got Anton Daniels. You got Darlene Ortiz. So let's get on with the conversation.
Son and his family on a t-shirt, but it wasn't just them that was the problem. They were primates.
Hey, Tampon, during the show, I brought up that lady who was murdered by ICE agents. And Tampon said, "F that lady." So I made a shirt for, I hope that we get in touch with the lady who was unfortunately murdered, get in touch with her family. Because I made a shirt that I want to send everybody in her family, because, you know, he wants to talk about everybody else's family and kids, but if somebody say something about what might be something that touches his heart, he wants to control the way war goes. Let me tell him and everybody else, you not me. You not me. But this is dedicated to dude. We got a shirt that will be up for sale. Hit it.
Hit it.
This is dedicated to you, lame.
Oh, that's cool.
This is dedicated to you, lame. If you want me to, call me again. I'll send you one. Motherfuckers out here thinking they can control how war go. You playing with me, I'm gonna play with you.
I guess this time around, Corey had another shirt that he wanted to promote, but he wanted Darlene to hold it up, and she wouldn't do it. Now, even if you don't like Anton, you have to question, was he right about some things?
And you found a way to bring that nigga into it.
I love you, Darlene. I love Craig. But they will not call you out on your bullshit and challenge you.
Now you trying to turn.
That can be true, but Anton, the people on your panel won't call you out for your bullshit. You know, 2K pretends like he will. He might say something here and there or disagree, but ultimately he's not going to hold you accountable for being he's not going to hold you accountable for being a Sambo. He might disagree with you on something and give a little pushback, but if 2K really stood on business, there's no way as a solid black man that you would be cool with Anton being the Sambo that he actually is. So the same thing that Anton is saying about Corey could be saying, the same thing could be said for the people who rock with Anton on his panels. All of the yes men who rally behind him. They're not going to hold Anton accountable for being a Sambo and a white man butt kisser. They're not going to do it. Everybody with common sense knows that Anton kisses the behind of conservative white men. Nobody in his camp is going to hold Anton accountable for that. So Anton, the same thing you saying about Corey's people is the same thing we can say about your people for kissing your behind.
Oh, you asked me for the Darlene. I love Craig. They will not call you out on your bullshit and challenge you.
Now you trying to turn.
No, you asked me for the feedback. I didn't volunteer it. You forced me. I said, you know what? I don't want to do that. Okay. Then you said, okay, well, Anton, go ahead and keep on naming names and let's get to it. Okay, well, let's get to it then if that's what you want to do.
Well, how about this? Let me can I respond?
Because Darlene is real chill and she not gonna cause no friction. And Craig is happy to be here.
Okay, so can I say something about that?
But see,
you don't cut me off.
I don't give a fuck because I'm rich too, so I'm cool. I got my own movement. I got my own motion, so I can tell you the truth. And I think that you also surround yourself with people that will not challenge you because you big dog to them.
And guess what? When it comes to 2K, Slimmy, and all those people you rock with, Anton, you are big dog to them, which is why they'll never call you on your BS. See, it's mighty funny that Anton could say this about Corey, but the same things could be said about him. Anton is big dog to Slimmy. He's big dog to Mika. He's big dog to 2K. Hell, he's the big dog to everybody on his panels. So they'll never call out Anton for his BS. But if you flipped it and said the same thing to Anton, he'll tell you that it's not true. He'll make us some excuse to say that it's not true, when in reality, it is true. You want Corey Holcomb to be held accountable for something that you refuse to be held accountable for. All of those people on your panels, Anton, are kiss asses. You big dog to them, so they're not going to hold you accountable like they should. You in the same boat as Corey. You in the same boat. Nothing different. Oh, Darlene can't call out Corey. Craig can't call out Corey. And none of those people on your panels could call you out either. Not really. They might say little things here and there, but ultimately they're not going to hold Anton accountable. Why? Because Anton is big dog to those people.
You don't know our relationship. But see, I know what I'm doing more teaching. I'm doing more teaching on some real street.
None of those people have held Anton accountable for allowing Fleece Johnson to sex play him. None of those people have held Anton Daniels accountable for being a Sambo. I'm not talking about small disagreements. Show me one person on Anton's panel who hold him accountable for being a butt kisser to conservative white men. Show me one person on this panel who held him accountable for that. Show me one person on Anton's panel who held him accountable for allowing Fleece Johnson to sex play him like that. Show me one person on this panel who did that. Bet money you can't.
Level shit than I thought I would have had to do. But listen to me, Anton. You don't know me and her relationship?
I'm listening.
Maybe the reason you don't get the results you want from her is because there's a certain level of respect that comes from me and her relationship. That's what I'm saying. You don't know, brother. So that's what I'm saying.
I'm not talking about you
speaking on her.
I'm not talking about you talking about her. I'm talking about when there's certain subjects that come up on your show.
We done argued on the air a million times.
Man, come on, bro.
I'm just saying.
Corey, sometimes you be on bullshit. Nobody call you out on.
Now I'm trying to teach you, but I don't think you catching it.
Okay, I'm observe.
You don't know my relationship with this woman.
All right, so you know the whole thing with Corey and Christina Payne. Corey has been trying to clear his face in his name. I just knew on this particular episode when Darlene stated that she was disappointed in Corey, that things were going to go left eventually. However, when Corey was speaking to Anton, he said you don't know the history and dues were definitely paid.
But
Corey would never hit a queen. Never.
I hold him up.
He hit a bitch.
A
horrible bitch.
Hey, anybody can get it if it get out of pocket.
Period.
Anybody can get it. That's how I was bred. I am here to keep the peace. But if you bring war will come.
That's right.
Don't be talking about why you do that. Because you brought war. This is 5150, bitch!
Okay. For real. And the fact she talking about she was trying to replace you, oh, that really made me mad.
Do you believe any of
I
that
was
shit?
like, you can't replace Darlene. She the first lady of 5150. Excuse me?
That's so cute. Anyway, but no, and now people are trying.
But let's talk about that for a second. No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm
Go ahead.
saying some stuff can trickle off on certain people, even though I was never there. I don't know. Yes, people are like, oh, but you're still a woman and you're on the show. Yes. Listen, do I condone how he reacted in that moment? Absolutely not. Is this man crazy at times? Sometimes to me, asshole. Sometimes he can be an asshole. I've known this man for 16 years, and I do not condone what happened in that decision at that moment for him. However, I don't know a violent bone and hit this man's body. I've known him for 16 years. Hell, I've wanted to hit him. You feel what I'm saying?
A lot of you people saying Corey should have hit Anton, man. You guys don't have anything to lose like that, right? Let me say this to people who talking. A lot of you guys got 9-to-5 jobs. You're not going to punch somebody on your job for talking reckless. Why? Because you don't want to get fired. So you want Corey to punch somebody on his live show so that he can lose sponsors and money. But I bet money, none of you guys who work 9-to-5s will punch somebody on your job for talking reckless. You're not going to do it. The first thing you're going to say is, hey, I ain't trying to lose my job. So you want Corey to crash out, but you want Corey to crash out, but you're not willing to crash out at your job when somebody disrespects you.
But he can be a downright asshole. Shit he says is crazy. His comedy is a certain taste, yes. But people, why are you around him? I'm not going to go by a clip.
Tell him what.
If Corey would have punched Anton on camera, Anton would have sued Corey. Anton is suing Corey Holcomb over words. So what makes you think Anton wouldn't sue Corey Holcomb if he got punched in the face? Come on, use common sense. Most of y'all people that's saying that 95% of y'all people that's saying what Corey should have did, none of y'all would punch somebody on your 9-to-5 job if they disrespected you, because the first thing you're going to say is, man, I ain't trying to lose my job. Stop being a hypocrite. Corey has way more to lose than a lot of you guys who work 9-to-5s. And I'm not saying that your job ain't important. Maybe you work your job to pay your bills and feed your family, so I ain't taking that away from you. But if you're not willing to crash out, don't expect for Corey Holcomb to crash out.
Why you around me, D?
He's a good dude. He's crazy as shit. He's diabolical. His comedy is a hell of a crazy freaking taste.
It only offends.
I know him for 16 years.
What's understood ain't got to be
Wait,
said.
I know his entire family. I know all that. Believe me. I have a son. I have a son whose father is huge into me. You really think I put myself in a position around a person who is like is violent? No, but I can't take a clip.
Anton asked Corey to go out back. Anton had a security guard with. This is what I'm saying about the internet. You guys are too goofy, man. Most of you guys ain't never been in the streets. Most of you guys ain't never been in a fist fight. Most of you guys ain't never been to jail. You talking out of your asshole, man. Most of you guys ain't never been in a fist fight and ain't never been to jail. The majority of you. The majority of you ain't willing to crash out on your job, but you want Corey to. Let me tell you something. Anton had a bodyguard with him. You think he was going to go outside and catch a fair fate? Anton said this to Fleece Johnson. I'll do anything to stay out of jail. I won't fight nobody. I won't steal nothing. I won't do anything to go to jail. If you fist fight somebody in the streets, you're running the risk of going to jail. Somebody who's that terrified of going to jail, they're not going to catch a fist fight. They're not going to catch a fade in the streets. You people lack discernment. Anton said that for the cameras because he knew he had a security guard with him, and Anton understands the internet. He know that you guys are goofy. He know that you guys lack discernment. He knew you guys would have fed right into, ooh, Anton said he'd go out back. Anton said he'd do anything to stay out of jail. Somebody who's that terrified of jail is not trying to catch a fade in the streets. He said it for the camera. The dude Anton had a whole bodyguard with him, an armed bodyguard at that. When you got an armed bodyguard with you, they're not going to sit there and watch you get beat up. Your bodyguards don't get paid to watch you get beat up.
And hold that against my. You really think I put myself in a position around a person who is like is violent? No, but I can't take it.
Nobody said it's honorable to go to jail. See, now this is how I know I'm dealing with squares. Nobody said it's honorable to go to jail. But there's certain things I'm willing to go to jail for. You mess with my family, I'll risk jail for that. You play with me, I'll risk jail for that. Never said it was an honorable thing. I'm not scared of jail. I've been there several times before. And I'm not saying it like it's a badge of honor. I'm telling you that there's certain things that I will go to jail for. Just depend on what it is. Now, if it's something stupid, no, not at all. Now, if it involves my family, my manhood, and integrity, you damn right. Anton had an armed bodyguard with him, and he's terrified of jail. Anton got enough common sense to know how square and goofy. Anton got enough common sense to understand how square and goofy people on the internet are. He knows that, and he's taking full advantage of it. Oh, Anton said let's go up. Anton ain't willing to catch a fade with nobody. Do you really think somebody who's willing to catch a fade is going to sue you for roasting them? No. Dudes who are willing to catch fades in the streets, they're not going to sue somebody over words. Damn, you people lack discernment. Damn, y'all people are goofy. Anton is taking full advantage of the fact of the he understands how goofy you internet people are. You guys lack discernment. You have no common sense. Most of y'all ain't never been in jail. Most of y'all ain't never had a fist fight. People like that are goofy. They are brainless. They lack discernment and common sense. I can't blame Anton for taking full advantage of the fact that people are dumb. Anybody with common sense knows damn well that Anton wasn't trying to catch no fade. He said that because he had a security guard with him, and he said it for the cameras. People who are willing to catch fades are not going to sue you over words.
Clip. I know him for 16 years.
What's understood ain't got to be
Wait,
said.
I know his entire family. I know all that. Believe me. I have a son. I have a son whose father is huge into. You really think I put myself in a position around a person who is like is violent? No, but I can't take a clip and hold that against my. Ashamed of it, yes. Sad that he chose a certain moment and reacted a certain way. Yeah, I'm disappointed. Sure.
What you disappointed in?
Well, how you reacted, how you took that moment.
Darlene, let me explain something to you. If somebody out of pocket with me,
I get that.
There's a monster inside of me that I keep being real good.
Had I would have been there, I would have tried this out. I know, but you know what I'm saying, right? But I'm just saying, to say all that, the reason why I've never, the man could be as wild and crazy and say all the wild shit possible. But I know him to the core, and he's not a violent person by nature. Not at all.
But on the previous show, things took a quick turn when Darlene stated that she did not want to hold up the shirt that Corey wanted to show. And even when they transitioned over to the rap segment of the 5150 show, Darlene was nowhere to be found. Is Darlene showing up for work tomorrow?
Somebody said, your army ain't nothing. I'm like, you crazy. I don't know what Beyonce.
And right, somebody who's ready to catch a fade ain't gonna come with an armed bodyguard. Corey Holcomb ain't the type of person that's gonna have you beat up and backdoored. Corey ain't never did that. Somebody who wanted to catch a fade is not gonna bring a security guard to the Corey Holcomb show. Corey Holcomb was not gonna have Anton jumped or backdoored. That's not what was gonna happen. People who catch fades don't sue people over words. People who are willing to catch fades don't let grown men tell them they got a nice booty and a nice body. Do you really think somebody who's willing to catch fades, they don't sit around letting grown men tell them they got a nice booty? Fleece Johnson told Anton Daniels that he looked thick in them jeans. Fleece Johnson told Anton Daniels that he got curves and a nice body. Anton sat up there and let Fleece tell him he had a nice booty. Somebody who catch fades in the streets ain't gonna let a grown man talk to him like that. I'm not saying that Anton should have crashed out and beat up Fleece Johnson. He should have checked Fleece Johnson. I never said Anton should have beat up Fleece. He should have checked Fleece on camera. Like, I don't get down like that, homeboy. Tell your story and that's it. Leave me up out of your leave me up out of that. Tell your story and that's it. That's all he had to say. He could have easily checked Fleece Johnson. What did Anton do? He started blushing when Fleece Johnson told him he had a nice booty. Anton started blushing when Fleece Johnson told him, damn, man, you look thick in them jeans. You got a nice butt. Any man that's willing to catch a fade is not going to let a man talk to him like that.
Army do. I heard it's a lot of them, but I put the 5150 Army up against anybody. It has tamed some lames. The 5150 Army taming the lames.
Anton had a bodyguard with him, man. This is how I know you goofy. Anton had an armed bodyguard with him. You people are so goofy. You really think Anton was ready to catch a fade? You game goofy, man. You don't deserve to be in my comment section. You're dumb. Stupid. You really think a man who let another man tell him he had a nice booty, he let another man tell him he looked thick in them jeans, a man like that ain't finna catch a fade with nobody? Anton had a whole bodyguard with him, and you really think that he wanted to catch a fade? You guys are dumb and you lack discernment. That's a major problem in our community. The internet is full of gang goofy Gilligans who lack common sense and discernment. Some of the dumbest people are on the internet.
Tames lames. We got to turn that into a shirt. Ain't this a shirt, D? You gonna hold it up, D?
No, you can't. That's all you, brother.
Oh, you ain't gonna hold it up?
Well,
You ain't fucking with a nigga, D?
Now, Corey Holcomb was wrong for asking Darlene to hold up that shirt. Because if Darlene was to hold up that shirt, it's going to look like she's attacking black women. And that's a bad look for Darlene. So Corey was wrong for asking Darlene to hold up that shirt. Because now you're dragging Darlene into your beef. And she ain't got nothing to do with that. I rock with Corey Holcomb, but he was wrong for that. Don't drag Darlene into your beefs with Anton. Next thing you know, black women gonna be attacking Darlene, saying, "Oh, she held up that shirt. She believed black women look like monkeys." But Darlene was smart enough to say, like, "Nah, I'm not gonna hold up that shirt." Darlene understood the backlash that would come with her holding up that shirt. She was smart enough to discern. She was smart enough to
You gonna hold it up?
Your mic.
Into the shirt. Ain't this a shirt, D? You gonna hold it up, D?
No, you can't. That's all you, brother.
Oh, you ain't gonna hold it up?
Well,
You ain't fucking with a nigga, D?
Man, Darlene ain't got no business holding up that shirt. That would have been a terrible move for Darlene to hold up that shirt. They would have said, "Oh, she's attacking black women. Oh, she said black women look like monkeys." So she had enough common sense to not hold up that shirt. Corey, you wrong for that, man. Don't drag Darlene in that beef that you got with Anton, man. Keep Darlene up out of it, bro. Corey, you my man, you my dog. I rock with you, but that's not a good look, man. Don't drag that woman into that beef, man.
And when I hold it up, I can't say my shit with the mic. You ain't gonna hold it up?
Your mic.
Oh, don't
Be
worry
proud
about
of
it.
it.
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
I'll show that shirt next week.
Oh, wow. Look at this one.
No, I'll get somebody to hold it up.
Look at this one.
I'll get somebody to hold it up.
Look at this. I'm finishing it. Look
What time is it? We ain't got enough
And
time.
look what I was doing.
If we had enough time, I'll get somebody to come hold it up right now.
Look how he's. But you see what I was just doing right now?
Oh, it's all good. Don't matter. I'll get somebody to hold it up. Motherfuckers want a piece of you that they like, but they don't want the whole thing.
Did I just not say?
I'll get somebody to hold this shirt up next week. Watch.
You know what? Somebody just said something earlier that it might be. You're right.
You right. Might be. Shit, I don't need nobody to do shit for me. I'll get somebody else to do it. As everybody who I deal with like that. If you won't do it, okay, I'll get somebody else to do it.
I'm over here trying to input the things because I had to go. You don't even know what I went through to even get that.
Yeah,
so, okay.
Don't worry about it. Somebody else will hold it up next week.
See how you can't even. Wow. Okay. I guess not.
Don't do whatever. Goddamn it, somebody be doing that.
I guess not.
Shit, it don't stop.
There we go. Wow.
I'm just getting it to you. I'm telling you the truth.
I see. Hey, you see what I was doing? Why I said I wasn't gonna hold it? Okay.
We are about to. We gonna do the rap?
Let's do it.
Back in 5 minutes, 5150.
Jesus.
5 minutes later.
It was somebody in the chat say, what do 5150 mean? 5150 is a code for crazy that the police use. When the police pull you over and they think that your mind ain't right, you a 5150. You understand? It's weird that a lot of people don't know that, but we ain't said that in a while on the show.
Yes.
5150 is crazy. I called this the 5150 show because if you want to call me crazy, you call me crazy. Call me whatever you want to call me, but why you watching right now? You understand what I'm saying? Because you like to see the car accident. Some people cause an accident by staring at the car accident. That's how it really go.
If you don't want to do it, get another chick to do it. If you don't want to do it, get another chick to do it. 5150 in the house. Hey man, Corey made a whole song about it. If you don't want to do it, get another beat to do it. 5150 in the house. Hey, man, that would have been a bad look for Darlene, man. Don't put your co-workers in bad situations like that. Darlene would have been black woman would be going in on it right now. She would have held that shirt up, because then it looks like a Latino woman is calling black women monkeys. Darlene said, nah, I don't want to get into that. I ain't holding up that shirt, brother. You're going to have to get somebody else to do that for you. Nah, man.
Back.
Hey,
Yeah.
God.
5150 in the motherfucking house.
Hey.
5150. It ain't no motherfucking doubt. Corey Holcomb's in the motherfucking house. About to turn this motherfucking shit out.
Hey.
If you don't want to do it, get another bitch to do it.
Hey.
If you don't want to do it, get another bitch to do it.
Hey.
If you don't want to do it, get another bitch to do it.
Hey.
5150 in the house. If you don't want to do it, get another bitch to do it.
Hey.
If you don't want to do it, get another bitch to do it.
Yay.
If you don't want to do it, get another bitch to do it.
I come
5150, turn this shit out now. My name is Corey Holcomb, you see, and some people ain't really fucking with me, but it don't stop none, cause I got the motherfucking streets. God damn it, understand what I'm saying? You see, I done been through a whole lot of hell. I done been through bitches to smell. I done been through bitches.
I've been through a whole lot of hell. I've been through bitches that smell. Hey, man, Corey is a fool with this one, man.
You can't tell that I'm the great people ain't really fucking with me, but it don't stop none, cause I got the motherfucking streets. God damn it, understand what I'm saying? You see, I done been through a whole lot of hell. I done been through bitches to smell. I done been through bitches who can't tell that I'm the greatest motherfucker, and that's for real. See, I be talking this shit every week. Tuesday nights, that's where I be. I ain't gotta put a lot of videos online to make the people understand what's on my mind.
If you don't want to do it, get another bitch to do it. If you don't want to do it, get another bitch to do it. 5150 in the house. Hey, man, Corey Cole for that one, man. Look.
Suck dick, you see? If you don't want to do it, another bitch to do it. If you don't want to do it, get another bitch to do it. If you don't want to do it, get another bitch to do it.
All right, just to get my whole feedback on this situation.
All right, man, hit the like button, man. Let's get into some of these comments.
Man, I do think Darlene is coming to work tomorrow, man. I think it's just a back and forth that they usually have anyways. Now, do I think Darlene was wrong for not holding up the shirt? No, I don't think she was wrong, because things can be interpreted differently when she's doing it versus Corey. And you never know what was on the shirt to begin with. If she didn't know, why would she hold it up? But I do think she's going to be on the 5150 show tomorrow, man. If not, I'll give everybody in the comments $20, man. I'm just saying. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about this entire situation, man. Make sure you leave a comment down below, man. Make sure you tap in. It's your boy Keto Media, and like that, I am. Yes, sir.
So let's talk about something called misplaced or displaced anger. Whew. This is when someone is genuinely angry or hurt about.
Let's see what Poeta Flacco had to say about this. Hit the like button if you haven't already. 5150 in the house, huh?
Pussy, that's the best. Well, I'm saying, please keep this piece of tape for future references. I'm telling you now, when they go after me, they get dirt like a.
Corey Holcomb's career might be over after these new allegations. They are accusing Corey Holcomb of being a PDF, and the receipts are going mega viral and gaining a lot of steam. It feels like the more these receipts go viral, Corey Holcomb's career might be over, bro. The ending may be near. And the worst part about it all, this damage is self-inflicted. They're just using Corey's own admissions against him. I don't know what Corey was thinking coming on the podcast and admitting to certain things he admitted to, but now the world is watching.
When I was in Iceland, you don't have to be 18. I think it was 13, maybe 14.
Yeah.
That's a grunt. The vagina been on this planet.
Here go the PDF accusations. They're going to pull up every clip that they can use to make Corey look bad, and this happens to be one of them. But you got to be careful about what you say on this internet, because they will use your words against you.
And things he admitted to, But now the world is watching.
When I was in Iceland, you don't have to be no 18. I think it was 13, maybe 14.
Yeah.
That's a grunt. The vagina been on this planet 14 years. I've said this before on the show also. Do you know if a woman 16 years old gives you a baby, that is going to be 16, 17, 18, 19. That is going to be one of the healthiest babies possible.
First red flag was Corey Holcomb knowing the age of consent in various countries. Any man even having access to that information makes me feel icky. But yet alone a 60-year-old, that's nasty, bruh. Second red flag was him saying, I've said this before. So this is an opinion that he has really thought about, sat with, and dissected, and he still didn't see anything wrong with him saying this.
Right.
Well, at that age, they've been on the planet long enough. They're in their prime developmental-wise to create a life.
Corey has talked about this at length before, so every word he says is intentional. When he says they are in their prime to conceive, you don't have to ask Corey, who are they conceiving with? Who are they having a baby with? Only grown men are in a position to take care of a family and lead a household. So this is him advocating for them to have babies with grown men. But what are we doing here, man?
But you're taught in America something different.
Those eggs are buoyant. You could dribble them eggs. They got bounce back.
Craig Smith is almost 50. Corey Holcomb is almost 60. And they're sitting on a podcast talking about how 14-year-olds have bounced back. Yo, come on, bro. Like, yo, that's absurd. Now, to make things worse, Corey Holcomb went on another podcast and he admitted to testing out the young women in Iceland. Now, the same young women that he claims, were 13, 14 and ready to conceive.
You go to other countries, I'm just saying, in America, most people only know what they know in America, but I've been to other countries, and in Iceland, I think the legal age to get with a girl is 13 years old.
Oh, wow.
It blows people's mind when they hear it. But
That's crazy. 13 is like, that's crazy, man. Whoa.
in Iceland, R. Kelly is not a criminal. He's a normal guy in Iceland. I went to Iceland, and you just can't offer him money and gifts. And I thought that was so unfair that you couldn't give him nothing after you was done with him.
This too crazy. I'm not going to Iceland. So I assume you've been to Iceland and you took advantage of the laws. Is that what you're saying?
I had a great time in Iceland.
Wait, we're not going to go there. We're not gonna go there.
The age of consent in Iceland is 13. Did you take advantage of the laws in Iceland? Man, I had a great time in Iceland. You just can't give them gifts afterwards. After you're done with them. You can't give them gifts because that will count as trafficking. So he full on admitted that he did what he did in Iceland. Full on admitted to it. Now, a lot of people point to, Corey Holcomb is joking. He's making a joke. But at one point, you teetered the line so much that we got to say, I don't know, bro. I don't know, son.
This past weekend, I saw this little girl. She had a Welch's grape juice bottle in her mouth. And she was about 5. She had the whole bottle, as far as it'll go, just sucking on it, walking with her mama. Somebody said, get that out her mouth. When they took it out her mouth, that baby said, You know when she stopped crying? When a man picked her up and put her in her lap and started bouncing with her. Then she stopped crying and was looking like this. I say, that's a
Oh, damn.
That's a little growing right there. And everybody will say, Corey, what are you talking about? Corey, you crazy. Get the out of here. This little girl was in her bliss with her mouth wide open. She was just, it had the cap on it and everything. They took it out her mouth. Then a man picked her up and started shaking her on his knee. And she was like, I said, that's a little, it's just Corey Holcomb crazy. I almost want to go back and ask about that little girl and do a documentary on her life. So one day I can show I know what I'm talking about. But in this society, I'm a bad guy.
Seeing a child suck on their bottle and your mind go to fellatio, you are a disturbed human being. Seeing a child get rocked back and forth to comfort and your mind goes to bedroom positions, you are a disturbed human being. Calling a child a hoe for doing things that kids do.
Make sure that you guys bless the like button. And oh yeah, Gold Professor is the only one that blessed the Cash App so far. Let me see. I think Gold P is the only one that blessed the Cash App so far. Gold P blessed the Cash App, and shout out to Professor Gaskin for blessing the Cash App. Let's get some more people to bless the Cash App, man. You know what I mean? We like I say, we making new moves. We're gonna bring in. We got new supporters and new subscribers, so you're gonna see some new moderators. And some of the old moderators, you might see them, you might not see them no more. We making new moves. We got new waves in the ocean, so we headed in a whole nother direction. So we're gonna bring in some new people and people who you probably seen a while ago. You might not see them no more, just depending on if they've been loyal to the platform or not. But anyway, shout out to all of my new subscribers that's been rocking. I appreciate you guys, man. We taking this channel to the next level. Now, some things you just shouldn't say. I understand that Corey Holcomb is a comedian, but some of that stuff is going to look bad. People going to clip it and they're going to use it against you just like they're doing right now. So I don't know, man. I don't know if Corey has anybody in I don't know if Corey has anybody on his team that's advising him to say, hey, Corey, nah, that ain't a good look. Don't say that. They're going to use that against you. You're going to lose gigs. You're going to lose sponsors. Don't say that. But at the same time, we don't know. Maybe Corey does have people telling him that. Corey could be the type of person who won't listen. I got homeboys that I know. It don't matter what you tell them, they're not going to listen. This dude can be ready to jump off of a cliff. If you tell him, hey, man, that's a cliff right there, he ain't going to listen. I got homeboys like that. Now, I don't know if Corey's like that, but what I'm saying is sometimes people do have people in their corner. But it's up to you to listen and take heed to the information. There's no guarantee that Corey is going to listen to anybody. There's no guarantee that he's going to listen to anybody. I don't know if that's true. I'm just giving you an example.
Is disturbing. You are a disturbed human being. This is not normal.
That ain't nothing no little girl do unless she has the urge to do things like that. She has the urge to be satisfied. But ain't nobody gonna peep it. Corey bad. Corey bad. Everybody, Corey, did you hear what Corey said? The little girl took the bottle out of her mouth and he said she gonna be a yes. And if it was more men in the house, the little daughters wouldn't be walking around with things preparing their jaw for hustle. Her jaw is being prepared for hustle. And this was a little girl.
Her teeth aren't.
Baby Googler. I like that.
A grown woman is next to Corey Holcomb participating in this. She says, oh, her teeth not preparing her for fellatio. What? A baby teething makes you think about if you think
her name was Tiffany. Right. All of you kids.
Yeah, she has a documentary.
Kid pussy, that's the best I'm saying.
See, you heard. Run that back and hair from his mouth again.
Right. All of you kids.
Yeah, she has a documentary.
Kid pussy, that's the best I'm saying.
There are some sick dudes out there who will probably excuse
you kids. I'm want some type real bad.
Jesus Christ.
Can you get charged if you spoon a child? Like, get behind him, make him take all his clothes off, and you hug him like that.
I'm pretty sure. Yes, Graham.
What is
pretty
that?
sure.
Not no penetration. Just
doesn't have to be penetration. It's you can't
That's
be
love.
You can. Okay, hold
What
on.
if it's a stepchild?
Okay, I don't know where we're going with this, but
I'm just asking. They got these charges. I'm trying to see what the charges gonna be.
Wedding ring.
Somebody called me Corey Kelly because I said spoon.
Oh, good one.
I would never.
Or Corey Epstein.
Spoon a child. I'm asking what happens if you do it. It's called research.
who mind goes there? Who mind goes to Yo, bro, how much time would I?
You not when they go after me, they get dirt. Like,
What are you thinking about this, bro?
please keep this piece of tape for future references. I'm telling you now, when they go after me, they get dirt like a. I'm here to tell you, if they go through my computer, they gonna be like Corey, like. What else can I put out there?
Snacks.
I mean, them a big in the child. I'm gonna check my browser. Goddamn. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That woman is like at a point in her life where she is. What? It's just nobody likes to say shit like that in America because you can get in trouble for that. Now, I don't want no woman that's 16, 17, 18 because of the laws and because of the mental state she's in. Epstein Island, that'd be a great movie. Yeah. What was happening on Epstein Island?
Children. That would be a
So you telling me?
Oh my God, they weren't children. They were. There you go. Now you don't.
What do you mean? I said no, and I said
You wouldn't watch it if it was a movie. It ain't real.
I ain't watching.
Nothing that got to do with no children fucking. What the?
That's ridiculous. He knows what he's doing.
I know he
He's
knows.
one of these
I know
guys.
he knows. Yeah, I know he knows what he's doing.
Corey asked his co-host what he thought was a stumping question, what he thought was a question that was difficult, and that question was, man, what went on Epstein Island? You mean to tell me that if they put out a movie of kids getting effed, you wouldn't watch it? No. No. That's not a hard... No. Question as if, like, that was something...
Turning Sweet 16 Saturday. Hey, what's up? Make sure, hey, look, I don't know her name. Isabella. What is her name? Dita 605? Dita 605? Listen, I want to wish your daughter a happy birthday. Her sweet 16. It's a beautiful age. And you make sure you and your daughter have counseling so that if she's broke, cat daddies like me ain't in that age by the time she's 21 through 30. Because if you don't bring them up right, I'm going to be with them on their birthday. I was at the mall with the little broke bitch. We was in Victoria's Secret. And I'm sitting there at the counter. I'm like, what's up? She needs to get measured for a bra. She never been measured for a bra. And she want to have the right size on instead of the Walmart bras. And the lady was like, oh, that is so sweet. Is this your daughter? I said, I'm standing up in this little bitch.
Oh my God.
And it wasn't a laugh when I said that. It wasn't a laugh. The lady looked like, I was like, I got a couple of dollars. I get to smash little cute young girls like this that come from poverty. I'm standing up in her. Do you need a bro? My brother's daughter was with a group of us. We were at the hotel because my mom was in town. Dee, was you there?
Yep, I brought the cake.
I know how to do babies.
It was super cute though.
Everybody was trying to get her attention, but she wouldn't do nothing but hug her daddy because she didn't know us like that.
That's true.
I didn't pay her no attention. I just kept looking away. But I talk, my voice carries. And she kept looking.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, what happened, D?
She went right to him. It was almost like,
I'm the one wasn't paying her no attention.
And everybody like this, what? Like,
you know what that told me?
What?
She gonna be getting put up in her when she grow up.
Some people will excuse this behavior as edgy comedy. I'm not excusing this, man. I think it's up to Corey to come on this podcast and say, hey, bruh, what I said in the past about them babies is crazy. I don't know what I was thinking.
See, and this is the thing. Corey, they're going to bring up all the dirt that they can bring up on you. These people, they want to destroy you. They want to destroy your credibility. They want to see you broke with no money. So they're going to pull up everything that you said in the past and use it against you. You got people who clip videos. Listen, you got people who sit around and watch the internet and they clip stuff and they'll bring up something that you said 5 years ago. Let's say Let's say, think about what Corey is going through right now with TMZ and all these other accusations. So they're going to throw everything, including the kitchen sink, at Corey to destroy his reputation so that he can end up broke with no money. That's what they're trying to do. Every piece of dirt they can find on Corey, this is the perfect time to bring it up. And that's what they're going to do, because that's how social media works. Hit the like button if you haven't already, baby. It is what it is. Show some love. You already know. Tap on in for the show. If you don't want to do it, get another. Now this is what's her name? Lakeisha. She's a gossip channel. She's kind of like a Tasha K. You know, women who just gossip, make gossip videos. This is her name, Lakeisha Keisha. Now they are saying Anton said this about a woman, so he can't complain that Corey said this about his wife. I don't really care. It only looks bad because Anton is a hypocrite. But some of these women deserve some of the stuff that men say. I don't know what this woman said to Anton in order for him to roast her and her children. Sometimes these females deserve what they get. Every woman ain't innocent. We got to stop pretending like these people are innocent just because they're women. I don't know what she said to Anton. I don't know what she did to provoke Anton to go off on her like that. Now, when you look at the bigger picture, it says, well, Anton, if you talk about people's children, you can't get mad when somebody talks about yours. So I believe that's the point right there. But let's get into the content. Her name is Lakeisha Keisha. My God, that's like, they're going to roast you for that name. Because they're going to say, oh, man, she's a Keisha, a typical Keisha. What is Keisha known for in the hood? Gossiping and being messy. I mean, seriously, what is Keisha known for in the hood, the urban community? Gossiping and being messy. So when you got a channel called Lakeisha Keisha, it's like, man, anyway, let's get to the content, though. I ain't got nothing against baby, but I'm just saying, man, it's just like, my God.
He's calling this woman every name. I can't even. He was kicked off of the panel. Anton has kicked her off because what he doesn't want is her to be able to defend herself. So this is crazy.
The P word, but the horn. Replace the H with a P. We know she can't spell, so we know she's not even gonna understand this part of the conversation. But if she did horn, right? I know for a fact, no matter what free site that you put her stuff on, that nobody would watch it. Because nobody wants to watch a piece of shit have sex. Like, dog, listen. She is quite possibly the poster child for a sober drunk. She her whole
Mama,
life.
no, Mama, no.
Keep talking. Keep talking. I want to hear all this gay ass shit. I want to hear this feminist man talk about a beautiful young black woman.
What's wrong with you?
We gonna put her down for a second, simply because she doesn't deserve to be in the same room as royalty.
Let Tierney cook, baby.
That's cool. Hold on for a second.
Why you put her next to me? What?
My little whore pony. Give me a second. The thing about it is that
don't mention my children.
Now, are you guys picking up on this? He's calling this woman every name. I can't even keep up with him, the names. His wife is right there. She's right there. He just said Rita is here. The Island Girl Q A P A B C D F G just said his wife is here. So what kind of woman sits there in the midst of this? If I can't stop it, I'm out of there. I'm not going to sit there and listen to this foolishness.
Why would Anton's wife stop him from roasting a woman as being disrespectful to him? Anton makes his money doing social media. Why would Anton's wife stop him from roasting some random woman who probably deserves it? I'm just saying. And you know I ain't rocking with Anton, but I got to call a spade a spade. Why would Rita stop Anton from roasting some woman, some random chick on a panel? Why is that Rita's job to stop him? No.
Sorry,
Don't
ma'am.
this is the future of.
That's what
No, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you all this. Don't.
Tyranny, that's what I'm doing. Tyranny, that's what I'm straightening
No,
out.
don't mention my children.
Tyranny, that's what I'm straightening out.
Hold on,
That's what I'm trying to let you know I'm
Ma'am,
not
whether
doing.
you
That's your problem.
so wait. So you telling
only
me
get one, and she only
She's worthless. She's nothing. She's nothing but a vapor, right? At any moment, deserve to be in the same room as royalty.
Let Tierney cook, baby.
That's cool. Hold on for a second.
Anton is the breadwinner. Do you really think his wife is in a position to check Anton about anything? Come on, Lakeisha, Keisha. I know you like gossiping, and that's what your channel was about. It's about gossip, spilling the tea and gossiping. I get it. That's what a lot of women do, especially. Anyway, shout out to all the ladies who blog and do content. All I'm saying is this. Rita is in no position to correct Anton about anything that he's doing. Rita's living a lifestyle that she's living because of Anton. So what makes you think she's in position to check Anton about anything that he's doing? If Anton want to roast a woman, he's gonna roast a woman. Rita can't stop Anton from doing that. How his wife just gonna sit up there and let him do that? What do you mean, sit up there and let him do that? Rita is living a beautiful lifestyle because of Anton. You think she's gonna check Anton about roasting some random woman online?
Why you put her next to me?
What? My little whore pony. Give me a second. The thing about it is that this chick is the poster child for an oxymoron. She is literally the person that we should have. Have y'all ever seen the Prince of Egypt in the beginning where they did the illustration of how they was throwing the kids off?
Yeah.
That was unworthy of even being born. Yo, listen. Not only is she trash, not only is her pussy trash, but unfortunately, I also think that her kids is gonna be trash.
Her kids? Wait a minute. You said her kids are gonna be trash? That's interesting that he would say her kids is gonna be trash, because from what I understand, I mean, Corey didn't say his daughter was gonna be trash, but he was triggered. It seemed to me by some things that Corey, alluded to, because Corey never said anything about his daughter specifically. But Anton was quite triggered by the entire.
See, this is typical Keisha behavior, and I got to be real with you, Keisha. Like, you're not like. Rita is in no position to check Anton. Now, one thing I can say about Anton, he ain't a simp. He don't let his wife run the show. Anton don't strike me as the type of guy that allows his wife to run the show. He don't strike me as the type of guy who allows his wife to run her mouth and disrespect him publicly. Rita's living a life that she's living because of Anton. So what makes you think she's going to correct him or check him about anything that he's doing, especially if it's bringing money to the house? Maybe you can, listen, Keisha, maybe you can correct that simp ass nigga that you with, or that weak ass man that you're dating. Anton is not going to let his wife check him about anything. Even if he's wrong, he's not going to let his wife check him about anything. I'm just being real with you. Oh, that's Messiah. Call it whatever you want. A powerful man with money and options is not going to sit up there and let his wife check him about something that he's doing, especially if that's bringing money to the household. Absolutely not. Now, Anton is a hypocrite, 100%. I've been said he's a hypocrite, but Anton ain't going to let his wife correct him about roasting a woman. No, it's not going to happen.
Situation surrounding his daughter, and pretty much did a video talking about how kids should be protected and how
This is a gossip channel, man. This is like, girl, let me tell you, I'm about to spill it. This is a gossip channel. That's a hustle. It is what it is. Somebody said, dude, you sound ignorant. No, you sound stupid. Powerful men don't let their wives check them about something they're doing. This is why a lot of you women got weak ass men and simp husbands. You can run your mouth and run all over those guys. No powerful man that's providing for his family is going to let his wife check him about something simple as this. Rita is in no position to check Anton about nothing. She's not.
children should in fact be protected, but yet and still he's telling her
All I do is roast Anton. I'm not taking up for Anton. This is about man and woman. Anybody who watches my content knows I don't defend Anton. I'm just being real. Anton is not going to let his wife check him about roasting some woman. Rita, listen, Rita lifestyle is great because of Anton, not the other way around. Keisha don't have a powerful husband with money and options. Ain't no man on Anton's level gonna let his wife check him or correct him. Maybe some cat that's sleeping on your couch, maybe some cat that's driving your car and living you can correct a dude like that. If you got a regular dude and stuff like that, he might drive your car, he might need you for finances and money. You can check a dude like that, but you can't check a man that's getting paper, that's setting the standards, that's creating his own rules. You cannot correct a man like that. It's not gonna work. Oh, she should have checked Anton. How? Now, Anton is a hypocrite because he did roast that woman and her children. So let me say this to you, Anton. If you just roasted that woman and her children, you can't cry when Corey hosts. You can't cry about Corey roasting your daughter and your wife, because clearly you just roasted this woman and her kids. So you can't cry about the fact that Corey roasted your daughter and your wife. But at the same time, Rita is in no position to check Anton about how he conducts himself on social media. She's in no position to do that.
QSSY is trash. Her children are trash. Does that make any sense? But what did his wife say about him some years ago?
Oh, wow. Times it can be hard and sad and difficult because Anton has a lot of different.
What Anton did with Fleece was suspect behavior. It had nothing to do with simping. It was just you being sex played. But Anton doesn't strike me as the type of guy that allows his wife to run her mouth and run the show. He don't strike me as that type of guy. He might be a Sambo. He might be a hypocrite. Anton might be many things, but he don't strike me as the type of guy that allows his wife to run the show, that allows his wife to run her mouth. He don't strike me as that type of guy. I got to be honest.
Different personalities, and so you have to be a certain type of woman to deal with. Anton is very emotional. He doesn't communicate effectively. I don't think that he has killed anybody before. I think he's capable. I've seen him angry before. He's just like a totally different person from either he blacks out.
Listen, you can't check your husband, right? You can talk to your husband. My thing is this: there's a lot of men who are high earners. Let me correct something. Just because you make a lot of money don't mean that you're a masculine man. A lot of men, you got a lot of men who make money that are simps. Money doesn't make you masculine. It doesn't. You got a lot of effeminate men with money. You got rainbow community members who happen to be men that makes a lot of money. So money don't make you masculine. Money doesn't mean that you have game. My wife ain't gonna check me about nothing. If she got a problem with something I'm doing, she better speak to me behind the scenes. She can't correct me publicly about how I run my platform. She can't do that. How I run my platform is how I run my platform. My platform is the main reason that you're living a lifestyle of luxury. What the hell I look like allowing my wife to check me about how I run my damn platform? And she's living good based on the money that I make. She's living good based on the money that I make off of my platform. Man, please.
This is like,
Oh, I don't know. Maybe his wife is afraid of.
What I said is my woman can speak to me about something behind the scene, but she cannot check me about the way. She can't check me when it comes to how I run my show. Now, if she disagrees with something, she can speak to me behind the scenes, but she can't correct me publicly about me roasting some random woman online. Please.
Of them, I don't know. But at the end of the day, lady, your husband is sitting here disrespecting a woman, talking about her body, her PUSSY, her children, and you're sitting up there saying nothing. This is crazy.
My little whore pony. Give me a second. The thing about the thing is off.
Yeah.
That was I always still in hubcaps when they grow up. Unfortunately, I also think that her kids is gonna be trash. We know that your children is gonna either be still in hubcaps when they grow up, or
they'll have hubcaps when they grow up, Anton.
we know that her listen. If she got a son, he probably watching a Kia Boys tutorial right now on YouTube. or it's a strong possibility that her daughter may be for the streets. Listen, let me tell y'all something. I care nothing.
Was that not enough to talk about somebody's children? I mean, she doesn't have adolescents. I believe she has little kids. But for you to sit there and talk about kids, saying that you know, they need to be in jail because they make license plates in jail, and her daughter is for the streets, saying that her daughter is a hoe, and these are kids, but yet bring your big steakhead ass online to do this
against the world, from the world. And what this has shown me is that eventually all of our children, and she is still a child because she is an underage child.
Oh, she's still a child.
All of our children eventually will have to see how ugly the world is. All of them. Regardless of how we feel,
Yeah, and unfortunately, you are a part of the ugly world, Anton. You are definitely a part of the ugly world that you speak of. To be your grown old ass online talking about somebody's kids, you are most definitely talking about yourself.
Nothing about these.
Hold on. Hey, Aaron.
Whatsoever.
Paid.
Hold on. No.
Bring it back up.
No. We don't have to do nothing. We don't have to do.
Explain to you all what he's doing now. I guess they have a rule. I guess if you get kicked out, maybe you can pay to come back in. She has paid, or somebody has paid for her to come back in. They're showing on the phone. I think the guy.
Now, Anton is a hypocrite. Like, if you roasted this woman and her children, well, you can't cry when Corey roasts your daughter and your wife. But at the same time, Rita is in no position to check Anton about how he runs his platform. She's not. The fact that Keisha even said that says a lot about how she thinks. And I already know how Keisha's think. When I meet a woman with the name Keisha, I'm like, oh, damn. Keisha. That's like if you meet a man by the name of Ray, you're going to be like, oh, damn. And I got to be real. You got to expect Keisha to be a Keisha. Keisha is a stereotypical black chick. Day, Tyrone, those are stereotypical black men. So anytime you meet a woman by the name of LaKeisha, you're going to say, oh, damn, this is a ghetto woman. More than likely, she runs her mouth and she's a gossiper. Most Keishas, and listen, you might say, oh, that's stereotypical. Let me tell you something, man. Stereotypes don't land out of thin air. You know, a lot of these people reinforce these stereotypes with their behaviors, unfortunately.
Name's Aaron, that she has paid, and he's like, We ain't gotta let her back in. So this dude is dumb and corny.
Do nothing. We don't have to do anything.
Let me ask you, brothers, in the comments. How many of you guys would want to date a woman by the name of Lakeisha? Now, a lot of you FBA men, you don't want to be honest because you don't want to piss off black women. I get it. So a lot of you FBA brothers don't want to be honest. But let's be honest today. Would you want to date a woman with the name of Lakeisha? Or would you say, nah, a woman with that name is going to be ghetto? She's going to be the stereotypical ghetto black chick. How many guys in this comment section would want to date a woman by the name of Lakeisha? Let's be real.
She's worthless. She's nothing. She's nothing but a vapor, right? At any moment, listen, if she was gone tomorrow, nobody would ask questions as to where she was. Nobody will miss you. Please, nobody will put you on a t-shirt.
This is worse than Ether.
Listen, let me tell you something. Let me go all the way in.
Hold on, Izzy, let him rock.
Now, you're right. Now, if Lakeisha looked good enough, a lot of you guys might run the risk. You might date her, but in the back of your mind, you're going to think like, damn, she might be ghetto. I know a woman with the name of Lakeisha. She going to come with a lace front wig and she going to have a big mouth. She going to be the stereotypical black woman. That's what black men are thinking. See, a lot of black men in the FBA community, they don't want to be honest about things. So they say, man, that's gender war. No, a lot of things ain't gender war content. Sometimes we're just being honest. And a lot of people don't want to be honest. But let's be real. Most black men don't want to date a woman with the name Lakeisha. You already know what to expect when you're dealing with a woman by the name of Lakeisha. If you're dealing with a man by the name of Ray Ray, as a woman, you're going to expect ghetto activities. Let's be real. Oh, those are stereotypes. Let's be real. Some of these stereotypes actually make sense. A lot of these people have earned these stereotypes. When you talk about rednecks, right? We don't call certain white people rednecks just to call them rednecks. Why? Because rednecks actually exist. A lot of white people have earned those stereotypes because they behave like rednecks. A lot of white people are racist. You might say, well, that's stereotypical. Well, white people have earned a lot of those stereotypes as well. The reason that we assume that a lot of white people are racist is because a lot of white people are racist. It'd be one thing if a lot of people, it'd be one thing if the majority of white people wasn't racist and we labeled them racist anyway. But this is the reality. The reality of it is this: a whole lot of white people are racist. That's why we assume that a lot of them are racist, because a lot of white people have earned that stereotype through their actions. A lot of hood chicks with the name of Lakeisha, we look at them like they're ghetto based on their actions. How many chicks with the name of Lakeisha that you know that ain't ghetto? I'm not saying all of them are, but when you meet a chick with the name of Lakeisha, what's the chances of her not being ghetto? Serious question to my FBA men. What's the chances of a woman with the name of Lakeisha not being ghetto? What's the chances of that? Slim, very slim. The overwhelming majority of black women with the name of Lakeisha, they're going to be ghetto. If we're going to keep it a stack over here.
Stop him. Somebody stop him.
You are nothing. Nobody will miss you. Nobody will remember you. Nobody is going to check on your kids. Nobody cares about who your baby daddy is. Nobody is going to donate to a GoFundMe. Nobody is going to have a fish fry in your name. You're nothing. Nothing. Don't ever in your life feel comfortable.
And ladies, let me say something. If you met a dude named Ray Ray, you're going to think that he's ghetto. You're not going to think that Ray Ray is this classy man. Let's be real. If you met a dude with the name of Day Day or Ray Ray, the first thing a black woman gonna think is, this gonna be some ghetto BS. So let's be real, black women. You meet a dude named Ray Ray today, you're gonna think he's ghetto. That's a fact. Let's not play games. Let's be honest with our people. If we can't be honest with each other, who else will?
To mention my name or talk about anybody that's associated with me or sitting next to me. You're nothing. You're trash. You're the bottom of a receptacle. That's it. That's it. Nothing. The only thing you good for is having more kids so that we can continue to fund our prison industrial complex that's for profit. That's it. I want your kids making my license plates. Stupid whore.
I want your kids making my license plates. You stupid, and y'all heard the rest. This is why I did not have any ounce of concern for, his daughter. It's a problem he created. It's a problem that he will need to solve.
Regardless of what happens, all of our children will have to seek, we'll have to see what the world is. What we as parents are supposed to do is protect them as long as possible, until they have to see what the world does, right? So this is what I'm gonna say. My focus right now, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get into the show. My focus right now is trying to figure out the psychological damage, impact, and trauma that has been done to my daughter.
Well, I did say that. I said, well, if you're going to roast other people's children, then you can't cry when somebody roasts your children. That's what makes Anton a hypocrite. Now he wants to pretend. Now he wants to play victim when he didn't roasted other people's children and other people's wives. So if you're going to roast other people's wives and mothers and children, then when somebody roasts yours, you can't get upset to the point to where you want to sue about it. That's hypocritical. I've said that a long time ago. But at the same thing, I'm not outraged based on the fact that Anton roasted some random woman who was running her mouth on a podcast. I don't care about that. It don't make me none. Some of these women deserve to be roasted. Some of these men deserve to be roasted. I'm not one of those guys who going to sit up here and say, just because she's a black woman, you can't roast her. Just because he's a black man, you can't roast him. Man, get out of here with that nonsense. We black, and you know what we do in the black community? We roast people. So I'm not outraged based on the fact that he roasted this random woman. Now, it is hypocritical that he's crying about his daughter getting roasted when he's roasted other people's children. But no, I don't care about the fact that he roasted this random woman. Maybe she deserved it. I don't know.
Pulling her out of school, early therapy, making sure that she is protected, trying to...
Anton is in no position to play victim. You throw stones, you got to take some back. It comes with the territory. I'm not upset about the fact that he roasted that random woman, and I'm not upset about the fact that Corey roasted his family. It comes with the territory. Either way, I don't care about none of it. Some of these women deserve to be roasted. Some of these men deserve to be roasted. But it makes Anton look like a hypocrite running the victimhood Olympics crying about his daughter getting roasted when he didn't roasted other people's children. Now, listen, it'd be one thing if Anton ain't never talked bad about somebody else's children. That'd be one thing. But the fact that he has talked bad about other people's children, he's in no position to be crying when somebody roasts his family. 100%.
See what the fallout will be as far as her having to be removed from some of her competitions because of a lot of different things, including online bullying and psychological damage. There's a lot of fallout from what happens to my daughter's life because she is so accomplished. She has some of the greatest schools in the United States of America that has been seeking her out, scholarships, looking for her to join the team. She is on track to be a United States Olympian. She was supposed to be possibly in the next Olympics. And I don't know how damaging this is to her psyche. I don't know. Who knows? This can be a lifetime of damage. We don't know what butterfly effect things that we do to our children. And the one thing that most fathers, Black fathers, try to do is they try to make sure that their children are protected. That's what we.
I'm trying not to cuss, y'all. It's good old, it's a good day today, but does he sound like it just seems like if you go to the dictionary and look up the word hypocrite that you would see his face. Dude, we don't care about nothing talking about your daughter.
Anton is a hypocrite, right? He is a hypocrite for sure. Now, I wouldn't talk about Anton's daughter, but at the same time, everybody ain't like me. But Anton is a hypocrite. 100% he's a hypocrite. He said that he don't listen to people that's been to jail, but he interviewed Fleece Johnson and he allowed Fleece Johnson to flirt with him during the interview. But according to Anton, he don't listen to people that's been to jail before. Of course, Anton is a liar. Of course, Anton is a hypocrite. I proved that a long time ago. All I'm saying is I don't feel sorry for the woman that he roasted. Why? Because a lot of times these women be online running their mouth, provoking the situation. Now, if she was at home baking cookies and minding her business, then you just roasted her for no reason, then I would say, okay, that's wrong. But if you on the internet running your mouth, at some point, somebody's going to cook you, somebody's going to roast you. I don't feel sorry for women who be on the internet running their damn mouth. I don't feel sorry when somebody roasts you. Stay your monkey ass off of the internet running your damn mouth if you don't want nobody to roast you.
This is what you created. We just watched a video of you saying so many things that I won't even repeat to somebody about their kids. And these are real kids, not your adolescent, almost grown ass daughter. So here we go again, Anton. We ain't letting up off his ass. Anton disrespects a Black woman again with his wife. We do not feel sorry for his wife because guess what? His wife is there. She knows how this Negro gets down and she says nothing. Why does she do this? I don't know.
Rita can't say nothing. Rita is in no position to check Anton about anything. Rita is living the lifestyle that she's living because of Anton. She's in no position to check Anton about roasting some random woman on the internet. You sound crazy, Keisha. You sound crazy, Lakeisha. Why would Rita check Anton about roasting some random woman? For what? She's in no position to do so. Anton has blessed that woman with a beautiful life that she could have never lived by herself. So why would she check Anton about roasting some random woman on the internet that was probably running her mouth in the first place? Rita should have said, Rita should have said, no, the hell she shouldn't.
That you would see his face. Dude, we don't care about nothing you talking about your daughter. This is what you created. We just watched a video of you saying so many things that I won't even repeat to somebody about their kids. And these are real kids, not your adolescent, almost grown ass daughter. So here we go again, Anton. We ain't letting up off his ass. Anton disrespects a Black woman again with his wife. We do not feel sorry for his wife because guess what? His wife is there. She knows how this Negro gets down and she says nothing. Why does she do this? I don't know. But for me, it's a reflection of who she is because you will not be attached to me ripping a damn hole in somebody for no damn reason.
All right, Lakeisha, let me ask you something. Do you have a husband? Do your man treat you the way that Anton treats his wife? I bet money he doesn't. Because most men don't want their women on the internet gossiping in the first place. You're not going to see powerful men who allow their wife to get on the internet to create gossip channels. Show me a powerful man who allows his wife to get on the internet to make a gossip channel. Women like that are single. They don't have no husbands. And if they do have a man, it's some weak man who depends on a woman for resources. No man with his own money and resources wants a woman running her mouth gossiping on the damn internet. It'd be one thing if her content was about positivity and things like that. You're not going to find powerful black men with money and resources who are wifing up women who make gossip channels. So I know damn well, anyway, I'm not trying to go off on Keisha, but I got to be real with you, Keisha. As much as we dislike Anton, and we have reasons to dislike Anton, Anton is not going to marry a woman who got a gossip channel. He's not dumb enough to wife up a woman like that. Rita's going to play the background and listen, Rita's going to stay in her lane and play the background, and she'll come up every now and then when Anton wants her to speak or say something. But for the most part, Rita's going to play her position and sit in the background. Anton is not going to wife up some woman with a damn gossip channel that runs her damn mouth for a living. No powerful man wants a woman like that. The only type of men who deal with women who run their mouth to create gossip channels are broke men who don't have money and resources. Those are the only men who tolerate women who run their mouth and gossip for a living on the damn internet. Those are the only type of men who put up with females like that. I'm just saying. Show me a powerful man who allows his wife to gossip all damn day on the internet. Show me one of them. I can show you broke men who deal with women like that, but I can't show you powerful men with money and resources who allows their women to gossip for a damn living on the internet, running their mouth, gossiping about people's relationship all damn day. Powerful men don't want women who do that. They don't. You know? And shout out to the ladies up in here. You ladies know I'm telling the truth. You know damn well no powerful man wants a woman who gossips all day on the internet about other people's relationships and business. No powerful man wants a woman like that. Let's be real. Rita's a smart woman. She knows when to talk and she knows when to be quiet. She plays the background for a reason. Rita is playing her position. She's in no position to check Anton about what he said about. She's in no position to check Anton about something that he said about another woman on the internet. Rita ain't gonna get into that. Rita's a smart woman. She's gonna play the background and continue to live her lifestyle of luxury. Masculine women, argumentative women feel like they can check their husbands. This is why loudmouth women who gossip all the time, this is why they end up with weak beta males. This is why they end up with weak beta males for husbands and boyfriends. No masculine man. Masculine men don't want a woman who runs her damn mouth all day, gossiping about other people's business. Masculine men don't want women like that. Now, yeah. Shit. Let me ask you.
It was unnecessary.
Let me ask you men in the comment section. Do you want a woman who gossips all day online? Or do you want a woman who knows when to be quiet and play the background? Simple question. I'm asking you brothers in the comments. Do you want a woman who runs her mouth and gossips for a living? Or do you want a woman who knows when to be quiet and play the background? Give me y'all thoughts about the situation. Give me some feedback in the comments.
Daughter, this is what you created. We just watched a video of you saying so many things that I won't even repeat to somebody about their kids. And these are real kids, not your adolescent, almost grown ass daughter. So here we go again, Anton. We ain't letting up off his ass. Anton disrespects a black woman again with his wife. We do not feel sorry for his wife because guess what? His wife is there. She knows how this Negro gets down and she says nothing. Why does she do this? I don't know. But for me, it's a reflection of who she is, because you will not be attached to me ripping a damn hole in somebody for no damn reason.
That's my point. Masculine men don't want a woman who runs her damn mouth all day on the internet gossiping about. Listen, it takes a beta male to deal with a woman like that. Masculine men don't want women who run their damn mouth all the time. Beta males are the only men that tolerate women who gossip for a living. Those are the only type of men that deal with those women. You want a woman who knows when to talk. You want a woman who knows when to be quiet. Play the background. I don't need no broad running her damn mouth all day, gossiping about other people's business every day online. Those women are for beta males and weak men. Well, beta males are weak men. Every man with common sense agrees with me when it comes to that. So anytime you see a woman who's loud-mouthed, boisterous, running her mouth on the internet, gossiping about other people's business all the time, more than likely she don't have a man. And if she does have a man, it's a spineless beta male. That's what type of men those women attract. He shouldn't be roasting women, period, on the net, though, Red. What do you mean he shouldn't be roasting women? Come on, women can get roasted too. You mean to tell me a woman that's running her mouth can't get roasted? You crazy. I don't feel sorry. Listen, homie. Now, women who mind their business, that's respectful, they don't deserve to be roasted. But if you on the internet running your damn mouth all day, you deserve to be roasted just like everybody else. The gloves are off at that point. So you can't tell me that no woman deserves to be roasted. Come on, man. You ain't living in reality. I'm going to get up out of here, man. Peace, love, and blessings, giving you game to keep you from stressing. It's King Supreme, man. I'm going to get up out of here. Chaz's wife was shouting out divestors while married to him. Yep, exactly, Big E. When you look at Taz exclusives, and I ain't really even trying to bring him up, but he is an example. He allowed his wife to say all type of reckless stuff about black men. It's crazy. For you guys to say that, listen, Anton is not wrong for roasting women online because some of these women deserve to get roasted. Some of them actually do. Just like you got a lot of men who deserve to get roasted. Females are not off limits. Some of these women deserve to be roasted because they got a big mouth. Yeah, King Supreme said it. I'm going to get, hey, man, I'm signing off. Peace to the chat. Make sure that you guys bless the like button. It ain't nothing. It's King Supreme. I'm up out of here, man. I'm gone.